Hello, everyone. Good afternoon and good evening. Welcome to our another live session. Wherever you are watching from, my name is Ujjwal, and I'm the CEO of Aspire Global Pathways. So, Aspire Global Pathways, our head office in the UK, and we have offices in Bangladesh and Nigeria. And obviously, watch out the space. Maybe we are coming to your city soon. So, we are specialized in, advising students to connect them with universities. Around the world. So in the UK, USA, Australia, Canada, or some countries in the Europe. So if you are looking to study abroad, I think we are your best partner. So all our counselor are British Council trained, and of course they are industry experts. So especially me myself in this industry about 7 8 years, and being myself as an international student in the UK. So where else to go? So please do visit our offices around your city, or you can drop us a message or email us. Like we are online 24/7. So today we have not one but two universities. So University of Hull London and Aston University London. So to discuss this university, what are they offering, their tuition fees, entry requirement, scholarships, and if we have a right course for you. So we have Miss Javeria Khan. She is the Associate Director of Cambridge Education Group. So I will now invite her to the stage, and she will introduce, and then we'll go to the discussion. In the meantime, if you have any question, you can obviously comment us here, and we'll pick that up and we'll answer it. And also, don't forget to share this with your friends so they can watch it as well. So, Javeria, ma'am.
Hello, hi everyone. Thank you very much for having me, Ujjwal. Everyone who is listening, thank you for joining the session today. My name is Javeria Khan. I'm Associate Director at University of Hull London campus, and I'm also looking after University of Aston London campus. Aspire Global Pathway is one of our dedicated partners. We work very closely with Ujjwal and his team. They have the global partnership to recruit students from all over the world for University of Hull London campus and University of Aston London campus. Like Ujjwal explained, they have got multiple offices, a great team of counselors, great support, great help. You will get the right advice, the right choice, the right procedure and processing. No delays, no problems in this. So I appreciate all of you to join the session today. And if you would like to know more about our universities after this session, you can always call Aspire Global Pathway, book an appointment with them. And if you would like to speak with me, they can also arrange a one-on-one online session for you with me so you can discuss your options. So thank you very
Yeah.
much once again, Ujjwal, for having me.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. That was so nice of you, talking about us. Thank you very much. So again, I also want to mention another thing. We have a session, Zoom session, just after this live session. So one-on-one session. So I think my colleague will be joining the link in the comment section here. So you can register quickly, get the link, and you can also have a chance to speak to us directly after the session. So because we have two universities today, so we are not going to mix up everything together, but we'll go one after another. So also don't get confused if you only see University of Hull at the background, but we have Western London too. So let's talk about University of Hull first and where we are located,
Of course.
and why they should come to University of Hull in London campus.
Yeah. Like I said, I'm going to start with the factors that are combined in both the universities and campuses. And then wherever they get divided, we're going to get divided. So at both our campuses, University of Hull London campus and University of Aston London campus. The most interesting part is that these campuses and these postgrad programs are specially designed very interestingly to have create a combination of experienced people who have worked for a very long time and they want to improve their academics now for a promotion, change of job, maybe ambition, and the ones who are fresh graduates. So what we are doing is in both our campuses, the classroom size is not more than 35 or 40, which means we understand international students coming into the UK from different academic backgrounds, from different social backgrounds, they struggle. And when if you put students from South Asia or Africa into a river of students with 300 students in one class, they get lost because we know in our academic system is different from other European or British or other universities and academic processes. So what we do is we create small classrooms, which are technically 35 to 40 students. And then we create those classrooms and the batches very smartly. We combine some experienced students along with some fresh students. This means when they are doing the classrooms studying, or when they are doing project work and other assignments, then the fresh graduates bring fresh perspective for the experienced ones, and the experienced one their own hands-on experience for the fresh ones. So it's a very nice combination when they're all working together in it. Both the campuses, like I said, the classroom sizes are very small. Another important aspect is there are only 2 days of classes per week. And there is a very good logic behind it. It's not like we don't think that students can't study or they're lazy, or no, no, nothing like that. It's a very, very smart thing that we have done. Like I said, both the campuses which we are running are just to make sure that with small classroom size, they get dedicated support, dedicated attention. They don't have to pay £1,050 to someone else to do their assignments and projects. We want to make them capable where they would be doing it themselves and maybe others, right? So all the students, when they are in the classroom, they are studying together and they are sharing experiences. Classes are only twice a week. Reason being, we know. See, the students coming from our regions, they would want to work 20 hours a week that they are allocated, definitely. And I think it's
Yeah.
very good. It's very good socializing, relationship building, everything. So they would be working over the weekends.
Experience they're getting, and a little bit of financial support. It really helps as well. Yeah, that's right.
Exactly. So for the rest of the three weekdays, why have we given it to them? So the first thing was, we know living in London is very expensive. So if a student has class twice a week, normally most of the students, they not very far away. We don't recommend it. A student was living 4 hours away, but we moved him back because it's a lot, right? But you students can choose accommodations in little villages or cities which are 1 hour train ride away, 1 hour 15 minutes. So they can come in the morning, attend the class, go back, come next day, attend the class, or maybe crash for one night with a friend or a cousin in London, attend the class, and then go back. So it saves them money. Number two, the 3 working days that we are offering them free is, it's not free actually. What we want to do, everybody wants to come and do a master's here and then qualify for the 2 years post-study work visa and then manage to find a job and settle in the UK. It's what 80-90% of our students want. So what we suggest to them is, in both our campuses, so University of Hull and University of Aston both are very strongly connected with industry. They've got very good industrial links. Along with that, University of Aston is triple accredited business school. University of Hull is double accredited business school. So they get accreditations from the bodies that they are working with, which means every student becomes part of that accreditation body. And any webinar, any social event, any workshop, anything that is happening under that accreditation body, the students have the right to go and attend or online attend. So we want them to use 3 days attending those workshops, attending those events, attending those socializing things, along with, I strongly suggest in the beginning, you might not be paid for an internship. Go and hunt unpaid internships. Even if you are working twice a week with them for 2 months, 3 months, imagine by the end of the year, you will have a degree in hand, and then you will have a certificate or a resume in hand, which would not say, oh, I baked 25 pizzas in a week and I sold 70 burgers in 2 weeks, right? That's not going to count in a student's profile. What would count is, I attended this event, I attended this event on this date, I was part of this consortium at this date, I did these unpaid free internships for these many months, which means when an employer will look at them, they will look at a British degree, and along with that, they will say, my God, the student was studying and then he was building his profile at the same time. Not many people do that. So the chances of getting jobs, getting settlement in the UK, it becomes way better. So these two things, small classroom sizes, classes only twice a week, and access to lots and lots of opportunities, is where these both of these campuses are combined and they stay strong and together. All this courses, all the teaching, all the subjects, everything is coming from the university itself. So they are very, very much involved in it. It's like, oh, two campuses, one community for all both the universities. So the students will get to enjoy all the facilities, all the industrial links, the career hunting, the career fairs that are happening at the university. Everything will happen at London too.
No, I think I really like it the way you said, like, you explained, because I personally experienced myself, like, when I graduated, I only had a degree and then, other experience, but not those experience I can explain to my new employer. And you explained
Exactly.
it very nicely, like, so when you are graduating, if you're doing some unpaid internship event, 1 or 2 days you are working, you are not a fresher that time you treated as, so you will be getting some experience. So that's really, really wonderful. And I think I really like the thought process of the university and how they design their classes and everything. And I think uh, as another like important fact that you are confirming, like is 2 days class means
Mm,
students know already well ahead advance, like what are
exactly.
their plans like will be for the whole semester. Because
Mm.
even if they do a internship, or like if they're like getting a paid job for something professional, so they open during the weekdays, not in the weekends. So
Exactly.
yeah, that's another thing will be really helpful for them. Right.
Yeah.
A lot of great thing about both Hull and Aston London. Let's talk about the university location. I know we know, but those who do not know where the university location you're talking about, I want to hear it for the audience and
So,
everyone.
we are based in very centralized locations. Again, for us, the most important thing is for the students to get out of our course and land the jobs and the positions that they want to. So, University of Hull is a very interesting location. There is a place called Bloomsbury Square in London, which is be called Academic Hub of London. Reason being, look at the names of the universities: UCL, King's College, SOAS, London School of Economics. All of them are in that area. And the good part of that area is all the universities, they share classrooms and spaces. So it's like one community with lots of university. So right in front of, if you go to University of Hull London campus, you would see across the road is University College of London Biomedical Sciences Department. To the right and the back, there is SOAS. So which means the students who are paying 35, 25,000 pounds to study in those universities, our students will get an opportunity to rub shoulders with them, to become their friends. They're going to the same cafe, they are eating in the same restaurants, they are going into the same gyms. Create reference, create your own relationship. This is what PG in UK or Europe or USA is all about. It's connection, it's reference. So
Reference.
the students have got lots of opportunity to create some very strong reference, some very strong contacts with them. I think if I was studying at University of Hull London, I would just have walked to one of these top universities and asked them if they need a volunteer, or I'm happy to do an unpaid internship with them. It would be a name on my profile, right? So
Yeah,
what
absolutely.
I want to actually say is the opportunity is there. It's all on the students how they use it.
Take it.
If they
Exactly.
are
Yeah.
going to if they would just want to make money and do nothing and rest because the weather is very cold and it's always foggy, they're not going to get anything, right? But I think now is the time, with so much influx in the UK, now is the time for the students to please practically plan your whole journey before coming to the UK. The
On
time
that
is
note,
gone when you would say,
on
oh,
that note,
once I reach, I'll see what I need to do. No, you have to properly plan everything ahead.
yeah,
You
on that note, I want to add, if you say like it's too cold, but I think students, those are planning to come to May take, they can come and they can enjoy some sunshine for first few months of the, their journey. So if you are looking to come, in the sunny season, so I think May take is the right intake to plan.
Absolutely. And the good
Yeah,
part is we are in that. I know the building is a bit small, but then please, for PG, you don't need big playgrounds. For PG, you need to work, you need to create your profile, you need to do a lot to land a nice career. I mean, the days of the game are gone. When students were doing UG, then yes, they have time. PG is all about career. So,
exactly. It's a
our
1 year program and very tight, isn't it?
it's a 1 year not 1 year, it's a 9 months program, to be very honest, 3 terms, right?
Yeah,
Aston, on the other hand, again, very, very interesting concept that we are introducing with Aston. So Aston has done, they are on Adelsgate station in near Adelsgate in London, very central location. But we realized if the students are only within the campus, they are only socializing and meeting people from the campus within the university, right? They don't have,
right.
because Adelsgate doesn't have the Bloomsbury Square where there are 7 universities and everywhere it's students and everywhere it's professors and teachers. For Aston, what we have done, we have hired 2, 3 very big floors on a building, which is off, and the rest of the floors are office spaces and co-working spaces. So that there are people working in the companies, there are companies established in that building, which means again, the students will get an opportunity to, when they go to cafe for lunch, they can sit with the manager of the company and make good friends. This is who I am. Can I do something? You get my point? This is all creating reference and contacts. So Aston is again amazing. And the interesting part is Aston has again classes twice a week, but there's a bit of a difference. First day is classroom. The second full day is coursework, project work, industry visits. It's all about working with a group. Again, combination of some experienced students with some fresh graduates. We create one batch, and the first day of the week is classroom for them. The second way is there are very big floors where we are putting different seating locations. Like there are pods, and then there are sofas, and then there are cushion bags. So whichever is your way of working and your style or your comfort of working, students can sit and they will be all, imagine a very big area with clusters of students sitting and doing work on their projects and talking to each other and learning from each other. I would have done a master's at Aston, London, if I had a chance.
No, I actually had a chance to look at the pictures, but of course, after it, I'm going to visit the campus. Then I will see it myself.
Yes.
But yeah, I really love it. Like, I like how cozy you have made it, and like how differently sort of try to give the vibe and environment,
Yes.
like work environment, your group chatting environment, and everything else like that. Yeah, wonderful.
And
Thank you very much.
I think the staff support is one of the forte that Cambridge Education Group really, really bags on. We strongly believe that international students who are coming to the UK, they will face lots of issues, lots of like cultural shock and weather shock and everything. So it's an open door policy at both campuses. Any student can just walk anytime and speak with the student support advisor or the welfare officer or even the dean. Our dean is so welcoming. I mean, student, he knows students by names. This is why we take
Wow.
pride. A student is not a number for us. A student is a name for us. This is the reason we recruit very carefully. We don't want to fill up the campus with students so we don't know what we are doing. We want to keep it very slow, very low, so every student gets their due attention.
Understand. Thank you very much. So, having said that, what are the intakes of those universities you have, and can you explain a little bit about the deadline? So, if students who hasn't made their plan yet, so they can know the dates and times and make the plan as well if they want to come.
So we are open for June intake for both the universities now. We still have time till the 2nd or 5th of June to get everything done. So I believe we still have lots of time. And I would also like to mention the courses, actually, courses and fee structures
Yeah,
for the
I'm
students.
going to go to that next one. Okay, yeah, so you
Yeah.
can talk now.
For Hull, we are 4 programs right now. We have MSc Business Management, we have MSc Supply Chain Management and Logistics, we have MSc Digital Marketing and Advertising, and then we have MSc Artificial Intelligence and Data Sciences. These 4 courses are open for June intake at Hull, London. The course's fee is 17 to 18,000 pounds. We are allocating an automatic scholarship for all Aspire Global Pathway students for 2,000 pounds. So they will get an automatic scholarship of 2,000 pounds. And if the student has a very good SOP, and I'm really impressed, we can give an additional 1,000 pound scholarship to them as well. This is purely academic. Or if they have a very good work experience, I mean, all the student needs to show is like, I am a very ambitious, very
Exceptional.
dedicated person. Yeah. So this is for Hull. For Bangladesh and India, we have got medium of instruction exemptions, so no test is needed. If the student has done their bachelor's from a particular universities, a list of universities, they can be exempted. And especially in India, if they have got a 70% in their English in their year 12 board, then they can also be exempted. I'm going to share all the details with Aspire Global Pathway team. They all have it. So the students will have to come and find out if they are eligible for it or not. For University of Aston campus. So University of Hull London campus, or University of Hull itself, is 98 years old. So in 2 years' time, they'll be celebrating their 100th anniversary. University of Aston is also a very good university, but and we are just launching their London campus. It's a newborn baby for us. May intake any students joining us would be our first batch, and trust me, guys, we are very kind to our first batch. We take care of them. We take them out for party and stuff like that because they are our first pioneers. And we have got 4 courses again at Aston: MSc Cybersecurity Management, MSc Computer Science, MSc Business Analytics, and MSc Global Business. The course cost at Aston is a bit expensive because anybody who is really conscious about rankings and branding, and Aston is a triple accredited business school, and there are only 10% business schools in the world which are triple accredited. So their fee is definitely high. Any high ranked university would cost you more. So their fee is around 23,500. But We are not doing it. So we will be offering a scholarship to all the students. So every student who applies to any of the four courses at Aston London, they will be paying £18,000 only. We are all automatically allocating scholarship of 5,500 to 3,500. And on top of that, like again, I also have another £1,000 scholarship available. That too will depend on the SOP, on the profile. The student has to just show me that they are dedicated and they are capable, and we should just be giving them some scholarship. So the £2,000 at London at Hull, that is automatically, it's a bursary, and 1,000 is the merit scholarship. So student can get a chance to avail £3,000 off. Well, at Aston, they can avail up to 7,500, making the overall fee £16,000, which is, trust me, very less for a university which is now ranked 21st in the UK.
Yeah, wonderful. Thank you very much. And I think Aston London, you also have entry requirement, like, you also expect to explain some of the English and, do you want to talk about that as well for
Yes,
Aston London?
so for Aston London, we also have got English test exemptions for India and Bangladesh. I'm really sorry to my Pakistani colleagues if they are students if they are listening. I'm still working on it. But yes, they also there are certain list of universities and percentages that your team would be aware of. So students can just share their documents with a team Aspire Global Pathway and they can find the eligibility.
Yeah,
But we
on
have
top of that, you expect normal, like, IELTS, and then for Hull London, ELLT is also accepted as well. Plus, like, things like that. Yeah, of course. And then I think for Aston London, you are giving a special offer to the student as well. Of course, Aston London is 6.5, but those who are having 6.0, they can also come as well, isn't it?
Yes.
For
Yes, we are. So we have just recently requested them to move the IELTS requirement from 6.5 to 6. They are working on it. There would be a few courses. I don't think they will be issuing it to all four courses at Aston, because I think analytic business, a student needs 6.5 IELTS. 6 is less for that course. That course is very heavy, very cognitive based. So yeah, we have an acceptance for business degrees, it's 6, and at Hull, University of Hull London, it's 6. So 6
yep.
IELTS is the minimum that
Well,
anybody has gone for a PG. This is
of course,
something
yeah, yeah.
very, very exciting, and we understand some students, they might not be able to get 6.5 for various reasons. It's not like their English is bad, we're not saying, but the exam taking techniques and everything, it adds value. So we thought a cushion of 0.5 against every other university in the UK would actually benefit the students who can't make it.
Understand, yeah. Thank you very much. But again, like, if anyone have any particular questions you want to explore, your own situation. So I think in about 5 minutes time, we'll be going Zoom session. So that will be even better. Like, we can talk one-on-one with you, and then we can, understand your circumstances, and we'll be able to give you better advice and everything. So
Exactly.
I think we have explained a lot of things about the university and everything. So I think we have given enough information they need for that. But just before we go to the Zoom session, if you wanna tell the students who are watching from everywhere, like in around the world, on final thought, why they want to consider University of Hull and Aston, like briefly. So
Yeah.
we'll just,
So the interesting part is, I mean, now since we have started University of Hull London campus, and now we're starting Aston campus, something very interesting that has come to my attention is that no matter if a student is coming when they are 40 or when they are 50 after working and everything, they need help, they need support. I know, I mean, anybody can say, well, it's doable for me. I have done everything all my life. I can do it. But moving to a different country, moving to a different language, different culture, different social aspects and everything, that takes a toll. So my only advice to all the students who are coming to study in the UK is, if you are coming to join Hull London and Aston London, please ask for help wherever you need. I'm going to give you a very small example for that. So I went to the University of Hull London campus. We did a very nice boat ride for our students. When we welcome them, we throw them a party. So when I was there, I met a few students, and one student came to me and he was like, okay, so I'm studying MSc Supply Chain Management and Logistics. What can I do? And I was like, what do you mean? And he was like, I want to do something along with study. So luckily, the course leader of supply chain management program was sitting with me. And I asked him, I said, John, can we please tell what are we bringing to the student? And then he explained that actually the students who are doing supply chain and logistics management MSc with us at University of Hull London campus, they get access free of cost to their own accreditation body, who are doing and conducting so many events, socializing events, job fairs, lots of things related to supply chain management. And then the professor told the student that, you are part of it. And he was like, I didn't know that. And I said, well, you have to ask. So if a student asked, then he came to know that he's part of an association already, being the part of the university, that he has access to all the events free, and he has got a certificate and he has got a nice badge of being a member of that. Nobody was asking. He was the only one who asked, and then we told it to everyone. Please ask
Everyone. Okay.
questions. Please ask
And
questions. When you are in the campus, ask questions. Dean, teachers, support advisors, everyone. There is so much available for a student in the university, and everybody can use it. The problem with South Asian students sometimes, which I've seen from my past 15, 20 years work experience, is they think they don't have to study and all they need to do is just work, work, and work. This is a short term planning. This is not a long term planning. I
true,
think
true.
Ujjwal would agree with me because he has studied in the UK. You need
Yes.
to focus 60% on your studies and on your future if you want to stay in the UK, and the rest can go. So this was my only
Yeah.
advice. Come prepared, plan everything beforehand. The sky is the limit here. This is the land of opportunities for us. Please avail
Yeah,
it.
again, I also tell them my students the same thing because you're only coming for 1 year, and then if you are completing this course successfully, getting some skills and everything, even if you are on some sort of debt because you are getting 2 years of PSW post-study work. So this is
Hmm.
the time you can, work and work, and then if you get some money like maybe recurring, you can recover that because if you still consider the ROI, then it's still is a really great opportunity 2 year of PSW. So that's the time you can
And we
spend on
understand
working
that
and everything.
students have to work. It's not like Ujjal and I don't understand and we say, no, 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 just study. We know you have to work, you have to eat, and you have to maintain your expenses. We understand. But please, the focus for first 9 months should be your studies. And trust us, guys, you will be thanking us later when you'll see if you follow the same plan that the university is offering you.
Yeah, we have seen many students, like, I've been working in the industry for about 8, 10 years now. So a lot of my students came. So those who completed their education, they're in a better place. On the other hand, those who didn't, like they're still struggling, like they can't find a way. So it's simple. You are coming for education and you have to do the education. You have the PSW later on and opportunities will come and you can easily, utilize them later on. Okay, I think one last question I'm gonna ask live for everyone. Do you have any restriction on the gap, like how many years gaps or what?
No. We are open to everyone. I strongly believe everybody in this world needs an opportunity, and some people need a second chance. So, if somebody is 50 and now they have got money or they got rid of all the responsibilities of the house and family, and now they're saying, well, I'm going to think about myself now, they deserve this chance. So, for us, it's open for everyone. Everybody has a chance to make a difference in their life and make it better. So, we are here for you.
Wonderful. On that nice note, I don't want to extend it any further because we have many people waiting in there, other door in the Zoom. So thank you very much, everyone, for watching. And I think if you joined late, I would recommend you to watch it from the beginning again. Or if you have any further question, join us on the Zoom session. And again, if those does not answer your question, please visit our website, contact us or our office. We will be happy to help you. Thank you very much, Javeria ma'am, again, and thank you everyone for watching. So we'll
Thank
close
you
the
very
session
much.
now.
It was a pleasure. And again, once I want to interview, if you want to speak with us, with our teams, with the dean, with me, with anyone, Aspire Global Pathway, just contact them and they'll book a one-on-one session for you with us. We are very happy to talk to you. And I think it would be a pleasure for us to help you in any way to create a good future for you, to create a plan for your life. We would be very happy to help.
I can certainly give reference on that because ma'am is very much reachable. Anytime I call her message, and she is always available. And students even getting offer letter 1 2 days is super service, amazing. Thank you very much again, and thank you. I'll see you very shortly again. Thank you,
Thank
everyone.
you, everyone, for joining. Thank you very much. Okay, see ya.